Come closer. Don't speak, just breathe. I can hear you thinking me. Let the night leave. Velvet air on naked skin. Your shadow tracing where I've been. Every glance a quiet spark. Every heartbeat lights the dark. Pull me under, keep it slow. I can feel your rhythm grow. No words, no disguise. Just your fire in my eyes. Keep it there. Don't move, lose control. Nothing to hide. Let your hands read my mind. Every breath falls in time. In the dark, we come alive. Touch my soul, take your time. Feel it in heat inside the line. Don't let go, don't rewind. Let the rhythm redefine. Touch my soul, hold me tight. Make me crave one more night. Don't slow down, feel the light. We can burn through the night. Yeah, Your scent drifts across my mind. Hands explore what they can find. Every motion pulls me near. Every whisper disappears. Gravity between our lips. Ocean pulse beneath our hips. Take me where the bass begins. Lose me in your sense. Just like that again. Just like that again. Just like that. 10. Heartbeat racing under skin. Touch me where the dark begins. Push and pull me side to side. Ride the rhythm, don't divide. I want more, don't stop. Touch my soul, take your time. Feeling heat inside the line. Don't let go, don't rewind. Let the rhythm redefine. Touch my soul, hold me tight. Make me crave one more night. Don't slow down, feel the light. We can burn through the night. Stay under my breath, under my breath. Stay under my breath, under my breath. Stay under my breath, under my breath. Stay under my breath, under my At the end of the difficult days, I return to the simple fact. Still breathing through the haze. Still here. Still mostly intact. Still breathing, that's enough. feel. The bar can be as low as breathing on the days that press the hardest. Just the quiet in and out of leaving. One more breath into the dark is still breathing. That's enough for tonight and all its rough. Still breathing, still and real. The minimum of what I feel. Still breathing is not a small thing. On certain days, it is everything. Still breathing. That's the whole victory today. That's enough. The evening weight is not a burden. It's the gravity of coming home. The way the body draws its curtain. On the furthest it has gone to Rome. Evening weight pulling down into the softest part of town. Evening weight. Evening weight. Settle now into the quiet of the house. Evening weight. Warm and white. The pull that draws you back inside. The evening wave, the heaviness of coming still. Now I open up the gate and let it pull me where it will. Evening wave, settle now into the quiet of the house. Evening wave, warm and white. The pull that draws you back inside. There's a harbor light across the bay. I've been watching it for hours now. It doesn't ask me what to say, it just holds its place and shows me how. Steady in the dark and white, something constant on my side. Harbor light, don't go out. That's what stillness is about. Harbor light, soft and far, close enough to know you are. I've been drifting without anchor through the weeks that blur to one. Not with fear, not with rancor, just unsure of what I've done. Steady in the dark and white, something constant on my side. Harbor light, don't go out. That's what stillness is about. Harbor light, soft and far, close enough to know you are. Maybe that's all I needed. One light that didn't move. At night I do my arithmetic of what I've spent and what remains. It's not a science, not a trick, just counting what the day contains. Night arithmetic, soft and slow, adding up the yes and no. Night arithmetic, mine alone, every dead and every alone. Night arithmetic, soft review, the quiet math of me and you. Some days the numbers don't quite work. The columns don't align just right. But there's a comfort in the quirk of reconciling in the night. Night arithmetic, soft and slow, adding up the yes and no. Night arithmetic, mine alone, every dead and every alone. Night arithmetic, soft review, the quiet math of me and you. The numbers never quite add up, but somehow the total feels right. I take my night inventory slow, counting what I kept judging where I chose to go, just noting what each moment cost. Night inventory, piece by piece, finding what deserves release. Night inventory, soft review, keeping only what stays true. Tonight I'm keeping the small warmth of someone's laugh I almost forgot. The moment when the rain turned north and everything was what it's not. Night inventory, piece by piece, finding what deserves release. Night inventory, soft review, keeping only what stays true. This is not a purge, this is not accounting, this is just the quiet work of knowing what I'm carrying, still taking stock, finding more than I expected. That's enough for tonight. Night protocol executed nightly, the particular order of the things, the lamp, the window, slightly adjusted, and whatever brings me into the room fully. Night protocol, always the same, the ritual without a name. Night protocol, dark and clear, the routine that belongs here. Night protocol, cold and white, the ordered version of inside. The lamp first and the dark, then a window for the park. Below them the particulars sit. Night protocol, that's it. I've refined the night protocol over years of the same apartment. It's become the very protocol of arriving in myself, the garment of the habitual and the honest. Night protocol, always the same, the ritual without a name. Night protocol, dark and clear, the routine that belongs here. Night protocol, cold and white, the ordered version the reliability of it. Everything. Interior season doesn't match the one outside the window. The particular catch of being winter in the meadow of June or summer in December. Interior season, mine alone. The climate of the fully known self at this hour. Interior season, cold and clear. Whatever's growing in here. Interior season, dark and white. The weather system of inside, not the forecast on the phone. Just the interior alone. Season of the actual self. Interior season, nothing else. I've stopped trying to align my interior season to the exterior. The mismatches entirely fine. The interior is superior in its honesty about itself. Interior season, mine alone. The climate of the fully known self at this hour. Interior season, cold and clear. Whatever's growing in here. Interior season, dark and white. The weather system of inside, not the forecast on the phone. Just the interior alone. Season of the actual self. Interior season, nothing else. Interior season, currently late autumn outside. June, both valid. Ghost house is the one between the last person sleeping and the first waking, unseen by anyone worth keeping track of time. Ghost of mine alone. Ghost of fully known. Ghost hour, dark and white. Ghost hour, step inside. Ghost of mine alone. Ghost hour, fully known. Ghost hour, dark and white. measured in the quality of the lamplight, the perceiving of the city's amber quality at this particular hour. Amber index, mine to read. Amber index, all I need. Amber index, dark and white. Amber index, step inside. Amber index, mine to read. Amber index, all I need. Amber index, dark and white. Amber index, step inside. High amber index means the fog is thick enough to turn the light into something close to analog of warmth, the amber of the right city evening. Amber index, mine to read. Amber index, all I need. Amber index, dark and white. Amber index, step inside. Amber index, maximum tonight. The city at its most amber, optimal conditions. The copper light of late October falls through my window differently. The year is getting slowly older and so much gentler. Am I copper light, warm and warm, golden like a thing reborn? Copper light, late and low, the most beautiful of the globe. I've started chasing copper seasons, the late light of the aging year. Not for the obvious reasons, but for what the copper makes feel clear. Copper light, warm and warm, golden like a thing reborn. Copper light, late and low, the most beautiful of the globe. October understands me the way it slows the light, draws it out and warms it before the long night. Copper light, going golden, going slow. needed harbours more than ocean, more than the wide and the uncharted, the small and quiet devotion of the safe before departed. Harbour song, hold me in before the open water begins. Harbour song, soft and still, the rest before the next until. Harbour song. Still in harbour, ready, 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 the honest art doesn't pretend, doesn't dress itself in color. It just arrives at the end and makes the ordinary fuller. The honest art, mine to own, the truest version of the known. The honest art, soft and white, everything that lives inside without the daylight's filter on. Just what remains when pretense is gone. I've come to prefer the honest art to the versions of myself I curate. The dark strips back the performative arc and leaves what's genuinely great. The honest art, mine to own, the truest version of the known. The honest art, soft and white, everything that lives inside without the daylight's filter checks the locks and sees the dark. One who holds what morning hasn't told. The guardian of the almost fading spark. Night keeper, this is mine. The hours between the quiet and the sun. Night keeper, soft and white. Everything the darkness holds inside. Night keeper, this is real. The most honest thing I feel. In the hours when the city sleeps, and someone has to keep what keeps. Not a burden, not a lonely duty, just the natural roll of the awake to witness the nocturnal beauty for everyone who needs the rest to take. Night keeper, this is mine. The hours between the quiet and the sun. Night keeper, soft and white. Everything the darkness holds inside. Night keeper, this is real. The most honest thing I feel. In the hours when the city sleeps, and someone has to keep what keeps. The night keeper. The night keeper doesn't ask for credit, just the quiet and the dark and the low. The night keeper has always said it in the language that the night hours know. Night keeper. Still keeping until the morning comes. And the morning always comes. resisting when it pulls and stopped holding when it returns. The tide knows what the deep soul wants better than the part that learns. In a tide beyond control, moving through the whole of soul. In a tide in and out, this is what I'm all about. In a tide, soft and deep, moving even while I sleep. Let it move, it knows the way. Trust the tide. The deep hours settle differently than the shallow ones before midnight. Something about the 3 and 4 a.m. that makes the ordinary feel right. Deep hours, mine too long. The hours when I'm most alone and most myself and most at peace with everything I can't release. Deep hours, warm and real, the only time I fully feel. I've made my home in the deep hours, not out of insomnia or pain, but because the pre-dawn powers are softer than the rest of the terrain. Deep hours, mine to own. The hours when I'm most alone and most myself and most at peace with everything I can't release. Deep hours, warm and real, the only time I fully feel. Deep deepest part of night, most alive, I fear. After the signal fades to static, after the frequency goes low, something settles, something automatic, something only quiet knows. After signal, just the hum, the sound of everything to come. After signal, soft release, everything has found its peace. After signal, warm dissolve, everything I didn't solve. I've been searching for a cleaner frequency, one that doesn't cut and scratch, but there's a beauty in the residency of signals that don't fully catch. After signal, just the hum, the sound of everything to come. After signal, soft release, everything has found its The honest dark is different from the dark that scares. More specific, more sufficient in the truth it bears, without the performance of the light. The honest dark mind to know the truest kind of glow. The honest dark, cold and clear, the most truthful thing in here. The honest dark, wide and real, the deepest, honest thing I feel. When the lights go and the room returns to what it is, the bloom of the actual, the unlit truth. The honest dark, that's the view. I've been comfortable